morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It's my great honor to welcome you to this webinar. My name is Emma, and I'm a solution engineer focusing on virtual production. Many of you joining us today are our long-term partners, and we've already collaborated on many successful projects in the past. So for that, I want to express my sincere gratitude. Looking ahead, we truly hope to collaborate with you in newer and broader ways. We hope to support your projects not only with LED displays, but with complete integrated solutions. I'm speaking to you now from Absen's Huizhou showroom, right inside the XR Virtual Studio. This studio was specifically built as a complete demonstration to showcase what a real XR setup looks like. Here, you can not only see our professional LED products, but also the entire ecosystem that makes everything work together. We've got cinematic cameras, optical tracking systems, high-performance media servers, as well as direct monitors, recording equipment, and lighting control system provided by our ecosystem partners. All of these devices are fully interconnected in real time. Many of our clients and partners have come here to experience real shooting sessions, and we often host product launches in this space. And even film students from university directing programs, they have used it to shoot their short films. And some of you may already be familiar with this studio, but today, I'd like to invite you to see it from a fresh new perspective. For many years, Absen has been known worldwide as a leading LED display manufacturer. But today, the market demand is changing. Clients no longer just want a screen. They are looking for complete, scalable, and easy-to-operate solutions, covering everything from content control and system integration to efficient production workflows. That's why Absen is evolving. We are extending from being a display manufacturer into a full solution provider. And this webinar will give you a closer look at this transformation. In today's session, we'll use this XR Virtual Studio as a live example to walk you through our virtual production solution. You'll also get to experience some exciting XR live broadcast effects in real time. So please make sure to stay with us until the very end. All right, let's get started with today's program. Here's what we'll cover today. First, I'll give you a brief introduction of Absen to show our experience and global reach. Then we'll move on to about virtual production part. We'll explore how it can be applied in diverse shooting scenarios. Next, we'll discuss key requirements for XR stages and LED volumes. After that, I'll introduce our solutions, what makes us different, and how we bring screens, devices, and systems together into a powerful ecosystem. Then, finally, I'll show you some cases we've done before, and then I will share the experience about how we help to build the world's largest LED virtual studio. Let's start with part one, who we are. Absen was founded in 2001, and today, we are proud to be one of the leading LED display and solution providers in the world. Our products are used in a wide range of scenarios, from presidential speeches to the world's biggest sporting arenas. This wide range of application shows not only our versatility, but also our deep expertise in LED technology. What we offer is more than just high-quality displays. We provide reliable end-to-end services to the customers. Today, Absen displays light up more than 114 countries and regions across the world. So far, we've completed over 6,000 projects, ranging from shopping centers to Olympic stadiums. And in every project, we stay true to one mission, to create powerful visual experience while making operations simple and efficient. Now, let's narrow the focus to virtual production project experience. Whether it's film and TV shoots, advertising, live events, or stage productions, our solutions cover the entire workflow, from setup and shooting. The goal is simple: to shorten production time, lower cost, and give creators more freedom to bring their ideas to life. In other words, it's not just about screens, it's about building a whole ecosystem that makes creativity practical, achievable, and efficient. Now, to understand Absen solutions, we first need a clear definition. What exactly is virtual production? In simple terms, virtual production is a new way of creating content that combines real-world elements with computer-generated virtual environments, all happening in real time. But with virtual production, the process is a little bit different. Actors now perform inside a virtual environment that's displayed on LED wall. These walls react instantly to the camera's movement and lighting. So what you see on set is already close to the final shot. This technology allows directors and actors to see exactly what the finished thing will look like. Now, within the world of virtual production, there are two terms you'll often hear: SR and VP. They share many similarities, but their goals and applications are a bit different. It's critical to understand this difference when designing a studio. Now, let's take a look at the live view here in our studio. This is what the camera sees on set. The physical LED wall and floor is behind me. And we can move to the right side of the stage. It's the edge of stage, and you can see the other areas of our showroom. Now we can make a comparison. Now let's switch to the composite XR view. I'm still on the edge of the stage, but what you can see is much larger and more dynamic space in the studio. That is the magic of XR. It uses real-time visual effects to expand the environment, and it all happens instantly. So while the camera is shooting in a small physical set, the audience watching the live stream sees a fully immersive virtual scene. In short, XR is about live, interactive storytelling, extending reality beyond the physical stage for audience in real time. Now let's look at VP in Film Studio, which focuses on final pixel imagery for film and high-end television. A typical VP setup is much larger. It always includes a ceiling and a backdrop. It's part of the LED wall here is not just the background. It's also part of the actual environment, and even acts as a light source that interacts with the real set. The key difference lies in the output. In VP, the camera captures the final image directly from the LED screen. No extra composing is needed afterward. This setup allows LED screen to cast natural light and color reflections on the actors and props, producing a realistic shooting environment. So to summarize, the SR focuses on real-time visual extension and live output. It's ideal for fast-paced, continuous changing environments like live shows and streaming events. And the VP focuses on image quality and in camera capture. It's used for high-end content creation like feature film and TV dramas and immersive commercial shoots. Now that we understand the two application scenarios and their different objectives, let's move one step further. What makes a great SR stage or LED volumes work smoothly in real life? When it comes to SR, everything happens live. Everything that happens on screen needs to feel perfectly connected. The virtual background, the physical set, and the camera feed must move together as one. That means there should be no delay, no flicker, and no mismatched perspective. What's more, the on-screen virtual content, like floating graphics, 3D objects, must blend in naturally. That's why SR relies on real-time rendering, precise tracking, and millisecond-level latency. And like we are doing live broadcasts here, SR needs to be stable for long live broadcasts. When you're streaming for hours, you can't afford any glitch or frame drop. The system has to run continuously and reliably. At the same time, we should also consider the flexibility things. You should be able to switch between multiple virtual things so fast during a live show. And this requires to be done in just a few clicks without any complex calibration. And of course, SR is built for interaction. The presenter might gesture to a floating product, or a performer might suddenly enter into a virtual city. For that to look natural, the system needs accurate motion capture and real-time synchronization, so that every move in the real world connects instantly with the virtual one. This is also the magic of XR. Real people, real motion inside an unreal world that feels completely real. Next is the tracking system. Think of it as the eyes of SR. It knows exactly where the camera is, how it moves, and even how fast. Every pan and zoom instantly adjusts the virtual perspective, keeping everything locked together without drift. When tracking and rendering stay in perfect sync, you forget you are looking at things. You are just inside the scene. And lighting is what makes SR world breathe. It needs to match the color, brightness, and direction of the virtual light, so the actors and the environment share the same air. Continuous dimming, no flicker, no glare, and when the sun sets in the virtual sky, the real light fades with it. That's how we make virtual things feel alive. And finally, the motion capture system. It brings interaction into the mix. It needs to track body movement and props with millimeter precision, even when formats overlap and move fast. The data flows instantly into the render engine, so every motion, every gesture appears on screen the moment it happens. Now let's move to VP. The filmmaking. Here, the client's mindset is a little different. They care less about live interactively, but much more about in-camera performance. The LED wall behind me actually acts as the scene itself. It has to deliver true color, natural light reflection, and brightness, so that when the actor stands there, it feels like real sunlight, not pixels. And for that illusion to hold, every system must move in perfect sync, everything moving and updating together, exactly when the director calls action. Film shoot can last all day, or even days. That means the entire system needs non-stop stability, no frame drops, no crashes, and no overheating. It must stay consistent and reliable during shooting periods. And finally, in film production, studio time is expensive. Every hour counts. So the team needs to change lighting, switch scenes, or rebuild the entire setup with minutes, not hours. The faster system response, the more creative freedom the crew has. Now, what makes all possible? In VP, rendering relies on a cluster of high-performance servers. These nodes work together to deliver 4K or even 8K real-time output with no lag or ghosting. This scalable setup provides the massive computing power needed for large LD volumes and complex things. And the tracking system, it requires high precision, just like XR. The physical set must stay perfectly aligned with the virtual space, even during fast motion or multi-camera shooting. And quick calibration makes the shooting preparation is more fast. Lighting needs high color accuracy, and it would be better to integrate with DMX or ArtNet for synchronized control. It eliminates flicker, supports color temperature tuning, and creates that real sunlight through LD look. Beyond XR and VP, these are those few things that every virtual production client truly cares about. In the real studio environment, everything needs to work together. Displays, cameras, lighting, tracking, and content servers. Clients expect a system that's simple to start and easy to control, where everything connects through just an intuitive interface. And on the content side, they also want flexible content control, and they want easy format compatibility, quick updates, and fast scene switching for different shooting needs. And the system should work seamlessly with all major platforms and formats without complex adaptation for conversion costs. And as projects grow, clients want the freedom to add more cameras, expand LD area, or upgrade server easily. When we look at XR and VP, we see two very different creative approaches, but both are built on the same foundation, the pursuit of realism, efficiency, and creative control. And that's exactly what Absen is here to enable. Now, let's move on to see how Absen turns all these needs into real working solutions. Based on our past project experience, SR stages and LED volumes come in different shapes, and our solutions are designed to adapt to all of them, from small broadcast studios to full-scale virtual production stages. Now, let's take a look at XR solution architecture. XR setup usually built on 5 key systems. The display system involves backdrop and the floor. It's where the virtual thing truly comes to life. And the real-time rendering system, it renders the virtual 3D environment, extends the thing beyond the screen, and composites the final image. And the camera and tracking system, it keeps the virtual thing perspective perfectly aligned with the real camera's motion. And the lighting system, it ensures color and direction of light in both extended and real side feels the same. The sync system acts as like a heartbeat. It keeps every signal from rendering to tracking to output, locked frame by frame, so the virtual and real never fall out of sync. And finally, the other system completes the workflow. They include a virtual content set, motion capture system, and some recording or broadcast host. Together, all these systems work as one ecosystem, delivering stable, real-time, and truly immersive SR performance. An SR stage can take many shapes, an L shape, a trifold, or curved wall. Each layout offers a different camera movement and interaction space. The small setup is perfect for live streaming, news, and interviews. Compact is quick to operate and easy to switch things. The media setup gives you more space for performances or product launches. It supports multiple cameras and wider camera angles. And the large curved stage is more, is more suited for XR concerts, commercials, or MV shoots because it's made for ultra-high backdrop. So whether it's a small broadcast room or massive XR stage, Absen provides flexibility and stability to fit every creative need. For XR stage setup, we typically use different LD series for different positions. We recommend the SA series or NX series for the backdrop, and the MR series for the floor. Now let's take a closer look at how each product. For XR applications, our main recommendation is the SA series. We can watch a video to know why we use this product for the application. As you can see, the SA series is lightweight, supports flexible shapes, and delivers outstanding image quality. All of these features make it a perfect fit for different SR stage setups. Of course, if you are working with a tight budget, the NX series is also a great alternative. It features high grayscale and pixel-level calibration, so every panel stays perfectly matched. No color drift, no visible themes, even under complex studio lighting. And for the floor setup, we use the MR series, a professional LED floor with a matte, non-reflective surface that prevents glare reflection on camera. Its high-stress frame can easily support performers and stage props, and the modular front surface design makes maintenance fast and simple. Each of them offers flicker-free performance on the camera, so they can make a perfectly seamless background for real-time compositing. When we talk about XR, what truly makes it different is its interesting interaction. So we take this first part, the virtual scene expansion. Even in a small space like this, we can shoot in long tracking shots that feel endless. Let me show you how this happens. Right now, I'm standing on a yard, and this space is just a few meters wide. Let's watch what happens when the camera starts to move. As the lens travels, the landscape stretches endlessly. The horizon unfolds, and suddenly, this small studio feels like a valley. That's the power of XR, turning a limited real space into a world with no boundaries. We know XR isn't just creating a background, it's about bringing the background to life. With AR interaction, we can add dynamic virtual elements that respond to people and movements in real time. You might see things like digital particles swirling around a performer, or even character that reacts when someone steps closer. Some of these effects become even more believable when we combine them with motion capture. The system captures every gesture and movement and maps it instantly onto a digital character, so the performer can truly act inside the virtual world. Let's show you what it looks like. For this demo, let's switch to a desert scene. Okay, let's see what will happen. It seems we met a Sandman, and he seems a little lonely. Let's say hi to him. Hi, Sandman. Oh, he wants us to join him. He looks so happy. It's a good performance. But now he looks a little tired. Okay, just let him have a break. Let's get back to the broadcast studio. Okay, actually, this Sandman is performed by our colleague Alex. And it's fully generated in real time, and his movements are driven by the motion capture system. Okay? He can move and dance and even perform along with me. This interaction is what we often see in the TV shows, and it can support not more than one person. This will create more interesting visual effects on stage. Next, let's see the virtual production solution. We also start from the architecture. The overall architecture looks similar to XR, and we still have the same 5 major systems. But the rendering system is a bit different. In virtual production, we are often working with large LED volumes. There's no compositing afterward. Everything you see through the camera has to be rendered pixel by pixel in real time. That's why we use multiple render servers, each one handling a specific part of the LED wall. They all work together frame by frame, ensuring the entire image stays perfectly synchronized and seamless across the whole screen. This distributed rendering approach gives us power to achieve high-resolution output for film. Meanwhile, for LED volumes used in film production, we often build a backdrop with ceiling, or just a large curved backdrop only. It depends on the scale and lighting needs of the project. Here, the LED wall gives camera real perspective and parallax, so every shot feels natural, as if it were captured on location, not against a screen. For virtual production, we use the PR series, our professional LED product line designed for film studios. It's a versatile platform available in different pixel pitches for different positions. For example, the PR 1.5 or 2.5, they all can work perfect for close-up shooting and high details backdrop, while the PR 3.9 and 5.2, they are ideal for large LED volumes or ceiling installations. It can balance resolution, brightness, and cost efficiency. Now let's have a look at a video to know more about the PR series.
Introducing Absen Pixel Reality Series, an all-in-one platform for virtual production and high-end rental staging market, which can be used to create virtual production LED backdrops and ceilings. The PR series comes in two sizes, 500 by 500 and 500 by 1000 millimeters. The 500 by 1000 millimeter panel is extremely lightweight for its size and perfect for building LED ceilings. Offered in multiple pixel pitches, ranging from 1.5 to 5.2 millimeter, the PR series satisfies the needs of different virtual production applications. The PR series adopts modular design for easy service. It features industry-first, innovative composite structure design with carbon fiber tube and die casting cabinet, which makes the panel strong and durable. A true one-step locking system makes the assembly straightforward and efficient. The curved block can be customized for different angles with a range of 0 to 7.5 degrees, allowing many different wall designs to be possible. The PR series features amazing in-camera performance, and Absen has contributed great efforts to achieve the effect. A prime example can be found in the PR 1.5 and PR 2.5. The PR 1.5 adopts exclusive flip-chip common cathode 4-in-1 LEDs with 1500 nit high brightness and high contrast ratio, rendering excellent visual performance. The PR 2.5 utilizes a customized LED that is covered with an ultra-black coating, bringing high contrast ratio and the lowest off-axis color shift. The PR series covers up to 100% DCI P3 cinematic color gamut range, enabling the reproduction of all the desired colors of content for cinema use. Featuring a high frame rate and high refresh rate, all the necessary virtual production features such as frame multiplication, frame remapping, and high frame rate content are supported without sacrificing on-camera performance. The PR series supports all of the most popular control systems, including Brompton, Novastar system. This is the advanced PR series, ideal for building LED backdrops and ceilings for virtual production studios. It's ready to boom filmmaking. Absen Pixel Reality Series, empowering your studio.
The PR series is built to deliver the level of visual quality that cameras can trust. So in every aspect, the PR series is a reliable choice for filmmakers. In virtual production, realism comes from how well every system works together. Now let me introduce some key technology in this application. First, cinematic color management. From display and LED processors to media server, there are some functions to ensure perfect color consistency. So the skin tones, lighting, and the atmosphere you see look exactly the same in the final footage. No surprise in post. And 2.5D plus AIGC content creation. This solution allows to generate and virtual scenes more quickly. It turns a flat image into a layered, parallel threading environment. It's faster, flexible, and far less resource intensive than traditional 3D modeling. And finally, the multi-device synchronization. The realized and the virtualized are fully linked through DMS or ArtNet control, so brightness, direction, and color temperature shift together in real time. In a virtual production setup, the L display is at the very front of the system. It connects directly with every part of the workflow, rendering, camera, tracking, lighting, and control. Absen makes all this into a reliable solution. Together, these systems make virtual production not just realistic, but beautifully efficient and creativity-free. Now let's take a closer look at how the full ecosystem comes together. First, real-time tracking. We talked before many times. We achieve one-to-one spatial alignment between the camera and the virtual scene. And it's down to millimeter precision, no drift, no offset, even in long takes or multi-camera setups. It's fully compatible with most popular tracking systems. So the director can switch setups instantly without recalibrations. Second, playout and control. Our solution supports true 3D pre-visualization and frame-accurate synchronization. Every LED frame, lighting cue, and camera movement are triggered in perfect harmony. And third, cinematic lighting. We deliver precise color adaptation with CI greater than 90. And we integrate DMS and ArtNet. Virtual and real light respond as one, and dynamic color shifts, real-time reflections, and fully programmed things that keep lighting continually frame to frame. As we've seen, Absen provides more than just hardware. We deliver a complete system that creates lasting value for our customers. So why do you choose our solution? A key strength of our solution is the ecosystem partners we work with. We have established strong collaborations with trusted names in video control, media server, camera systems, camera tracking systems, lighting systems, and other systems. So you can get lower communication costs, better system compatibility, and smoother integration during installation and operation. Because you are working with one already aligned, experienced team that delivers full-scale projects together. So you are not just buying screens. You are investing in a complete qualified solution with support from planning to implementation. And every project is different. We design for that. Our solution covers university training studios for education and simulation, XR news broadcasting for fast daily production, variety shows with dynamic stage lighting, and brand launch events that demand immersive visual impact. Absen provides tailored solutions for each type of scene and budget. And you can see Absen has delivered more than 40 reference studios worldwide, ranging from small TV sets to large-scale LED volumes. Each validated through rigorous testing to ensure consistent cinema-grade performance. Every case is not just a display installation. It's a proof of how stable, accurate, and flexible our systems are in real production. Behind every successful studio, there's a strong support team. Absen Global Service Network covers 6 continents and over 60 countries, with over 1,000 certified engineers, providing 24/7 professional assistance. From system setup to on-site debugging, our engineers respond very quickly. It's a partnership built on trust, technical, creative, and human. That's what makes Absen not just a manufacturer, but a reliable long-term partner for every virtual production journey. From concept to reality, let's see how Absen brings these ideas to life. Now let's see a video. This shows classic projects with clients from education, broadcasting, and the film industry. Okay, now let me show you one of our proudest projects, the versatile virtual LED studio in China. This is the world's largest single-unit LED virtual studio. And actually, this is the third LED volume we've built together with this client. Before this one, we completed 2 early stages. A 24-meter volume around 430 square meters, and a 38-meter volume around about 700 square meters. Our client is one of the top names in the film industry, and after working on 3 volumes together, we've gained a much deeper understanding of what filmmakers really need on set. Now, for this super scale volume, we face quite a few challenges. You know, when the LED wall gets this bigger, it's not just about adding more tiles. Everything becomes more complex. We had to deal with things like pixel accurate mapping across dozens of processors, which we need to make sure there are no seams or scan face conflicts. And second, we should also consider the gen log stability under heavy rendering load. It should keep every frame perfectly in sync. And we also should think about heat and power density, because when you are shooting long takes, thermal build-up can cause all sorts of issues. And wide-angle color stability is also important. There should be no off-axis color shift between the ceiling and the backdrop. All of these were addressed in the final design you can see here. We built a distributed rendering architecture, a multi-node cluster where each render server drives a defined LED region pixel by pixel. All the nodes are gen locked together for frame accurate output. For color management, we implemented a full color pipeline, worldwide uniformity, large calibration, and consistent tone mapping. So every camera sees the same color and brightness on every panel, backdrop and ceiling alike. In terms of power and thermal design, we divided the system into multiple zones for better heat dissipation and airflow. That's what keeps the studio stable even during long shooting days. Before handover, the system went through 11 acceptance tests, covering grayscale and color uniformity, frame sync, long-run thermal stability, and even camera stress tests. Only after passing all of those, the client signed off finally. After all the testing and fine-tuning, this studio went fully operational. It delivers thin-grade visual quality with color brightness and shadow behaving just like in a real environment. The team can shoot directly in camera, saving hours of post-production time. It also runs non-stop with zero downtime, a must for commercial studios where every minute on set matters. And it was built to international standards. The system welcomes global crews with no extra setup or compatibility issues. And it stays flexible from small creative sets to large LD volumes, with a customized structure and maintenance plan that keeps long-term costs under control. And with this project, we didn't just build the largest virtual studio in Asia. We help our clients build such a space where technology and creativity truly come together. So in summary, today is about much more than product specifications. It's about how Absen empowers the future of virtual production, bringing displays, ecosystems, and creativity together to make imagination real. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us today and for your attention throughout the session. Before we close, I'd like to invite you to our next live webinar. It will be scheduled for the end of December. That session will focus on education and training environments. It's about how Absen LD solutions are transforming campuses into immersive, interactive learning environments that would help to inspire creativity and engagement. And last, thank you again for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you in our next webinar soon. So goodbye, see you next time. We really appreciate our ecosystem partners, Hikos and Captury. They offered a lot of efforts and help for this webinar, and thank you.